In this video, we are going to learn how you can add comment in Asana whenever a payment is failed in Razorpay. So let's take an example that you are selling some products digitally and you are collecting the payments for the same using your Razorpay payment link. Now you want that whenever a payment is failed, automatically using the details of the failed payment, a new comment should get created into a specific task into your Asana account. For that, you need to integrate your Razorpay account with Asana. So here your trigger application would be Razorpay and your action application would be Asana. So how you can integrate both these software applications and how you can set up this automation, for that you need to come to my screen. So welcome to my screen. Here let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. This is a website of Pabbly. Here we have to come to products and click on Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. As you're the first time user, you have to click on sign up for free button and you can create your own account in just 2 minutes. And you are going to get free task every month. If you're already a user of Pabbly Connect, simply click on sign in. I'll just click on login from here. In the all apps section, come to Pabbly Connect and click on access now. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to create a workflow. For that, come to this plus sign and click on create workflow. Now here we have to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as Razorpay to Asana Integration. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on create. Now we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this particular use case, we want that whenever a customer makes a payment using your Razorpay payment link and automatically the payments get failed, then a new comment should get added to your Asana account. But first we need to create a connection between our Razorpay account and Pabbly Connect. So open this trigger window and here choose the application name as Razorpay. Select the trigger event as payment failed. Now here we can see a webhook URL and some instructions. So by following these instructions, you can set up your webhook in your Razorpay account. So I'm just going to copy this webhook URL from here and I'll just take you to my Razorpay dashboard. Okay. So this is my Razorpay homepage. On the left hand side, we can find the settings option. Click on settings. And here we can find webhooks option. Click on webhooks. And here we are going to create a new webhook. So simply click on this plus sign, add new webhook button. Now here we have to paste the webhook URL that we have copied from Pabbly Connect. And here we have to select the active events as payment failed. So whenever the payment will be failed, using this webhook URL, the trigger is going to run. Okay, and the payment details or the failed payment details will get captured in Pabbly Connect. And now let's click on create webhook. Webhook saved successfully. Okay, now let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And here we can see that it is waiting for the webhook response. So in order to capture the response, we have to do a test submission. It means we have to make a payment and the payment should get failed in our Razorpay account. So here I have already created some payment pages. And among these pages, I have opened the new page, that is core PHP programming page over here. Okay. Now let us fill in the details. Let's select the course as core PHP programming. Let's give the full name of the customer as demo name, email address as demo@pabblytuts.com, and here I'm just going to enter the mobile number and let's click on pay. Here I'll be selecting the payment method as card payment. I'll just enter the card details over here. These are my test card details. Card holder name as demo. Let's enter the CVV code. And now let's click on pay. Okay, and during the processing itself, I'm just going to close this particular window so that the payment gets failed. And here we can see your payment has been cancelled. So the payment is failed. Okay, now let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And here we can see the responses received and all the details related to the failed payment are captured over here. We can find the event as payment failed. And when we scroll down, we can find the card details over here. Okay, and even here we have got the customer email address, the phone number, the course name as core PHP programming, the name of the customer as demo name, his email address and the mobile number. Okay, and some other details are also captured. Now here we can't find the date mentioned, okay? In the labels as well as the values, the date is not mentioned. So when we scroll down, at last we can find created at. So here the date is received in the timestamp format. So first we will be retrieving this particular date. So come to this actions tab and here choose the application name as date and time formatter. Select the action event as format date only. Click on connect. Now here we are going to map the date that needs to be formatted. So come to Razorpay and here let us map the created at timestamp. Now here the from format we have to input. Select the current input date format. So it will be the timestamp format. Okay. So let us find the timestamp format over here. And now here it is asking for the to format. So here I want the date to be in DD, MM and YY format only. So I'm selecting the same format over here. And now let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here in the response we have got the result as 18th of August 2022. So today's date is captured over here. Now we want to create a new comment or a new story in our Asana account. For that, click on this plus sign, add actions tab. And here choose the application name as Asana. Select the action event as create, story or comment. Click on connect. Click on add new connection and click on connect with Asana. Authorization successful. And now the Asana account is connected to Pabbly Connect just because I was already logged into my Asana account. So make sure before creating a connection, you are logged into your Asana account. Now here it is asking for the workspace name. Okay. So here my workspace name is automatically captured. Here you have to give your workspace name. You have to select the same. Okay. Here we have to select the project. That is the project ID. So here I'll just take you to my Asana account and here you can see I have created a new project named Connect. So I'll be selecting the same project name over here as Connect. And here we have to select the specific task name to which we want to add a comment. So here in this particular project Connect, I have already created a task that is check failed or cancelled payments. So now I want to create a new comment to this particular task. So I have to select the same task over here as check failed or cancelled payments. From the drop down, you have to select your specific task name over here. And now here we have to give the comment text. Enter the text for the story comment. What do you want to comment on this particular task? So here I'll be adding the comment as payment for, and here we'll be mapping the customer name that we have got from our Razorpay trigger response. The customer name was demo name. Payment for demo name, and here I'll be adding the payment status as failed. So payment for demo name failed for, and here let us map the product name as core PHP programming on, and then we'll be mapping the date. So the message or the comment would be payment for demo name failed for core PHP programming on 18th of August 2022. Okay, so this will be the comment. And now let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the response is received. It means a new comment is created in our specific task. Let's check it. Okay, we can see a new comment added. Let's open the comment. Okay, and here we can see payment for demo name failed for core PHP programming on 18th of August 2022. So here we can see that our integration is working fine and a correct comment is added to the correct task. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect and let us save this workflow first. Data saved successfully. Okay. Now we want to check this in the real time that whether our integration is actually working fine or not. For that, I'll just move to my core PHP programming page once again of my Razorpay account. And here I'll be making another payment. I'll be failing that payment. So this time I'll be selecting some other course. Let us give it, select it as new PHP 5. Let us give the full name as dummy customer this time. Dummy name, and here I'll be changing the email address also. Let us give it as dummy@pabblytudes.com. Okay, so here I have changed the mobile number as 0000. Let's click on pay. Okay, I have just given the wrong name over here. I'm selecting M. Okay, dummy name. Now let's click on pay. Select payment method as card payment. Let's give the card number, expiry date, cardholder name as dummy this time. Let's enter the CVV. Click on verify. Okay, and now I'm just going to close this particular window. So the payment has been cancelled or the payment has been failed. Now we have to check whether a new comment is created in our Asana account for this particular failed payment or not. So let's move to our Asana account. Okay, and here we can find a new comment added. Payment for dummy name failed for new PHP 5 on this particular date. And in this way, we can see that our integration is perfectly working fine. So next time, whenever the payment will be failed in your Razorpay account, automatically a new comment will be created on your specific task over here in your Asana account. Now let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And I'll just minimize all these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. So first we have created an integration between Razorpay and Pabbly Connect so that whenever the payment is failed, the failed payment details are captured in Pabbly Connect. Then we have applied the date and time formatter over here just because we have got the created add format over here. We haven't received the actual date and time in our Razorpay trigger response. And at last, using those details, we have created a new comment in our Asana account to a specific task. And in this way, we have created a successful integration between Razorpay and Asana using Pabbly Connect. Thank you. So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business using Pabbly Connect. In case of any queries, you can visit our Pabbly forum. To check the pricing details of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this particular URL. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. You can clone the same workflow into your account directly. If you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.